What is going on, everyone? Got another one for you. How are you doing today? Yes, got dropping another morning vid for you. And today we've got Lopsided Fluff playing as Aztec, going up against Mr. Python playing as Dutch. Now, Python hasn't played in quite a while. For anyone who doesn't know who that is, don't know if he's been on the YouTube before, but he is sort of a 2K, almost to 2.1K elo player. So definitely a top 50, top 40 player. So very, very good. I haven't honestly didn't see him for like over a year, I think, and then all of a sudden, the last month or so, he's been back playing. So I wanted to find a good game, and this seems like it's going to be a good game. So here we are. So Big Python, he's playing as Dutch. Let's see what he's got. This is a classic matchup as well, and Lopsided Fluff almost exclusively plays this civilization. It's certainly his strongest civilization. I've played Lop a few times before. We always have really close games, so he's a really good player. I think his max, he's reached that 2K elo level, so always hanging around the sort of 1900 at least. So yeah, also a very good player. Lopsided Fluff also does the odd streaming and YouTube, so I'll drop his details, his deets in the link in the description below. So go and give that guy a follow. He's from the Land Down Under. So he's from the fellow Anglosphere. So when you do see him streaming, it might be at the most random of times. That's one of the first world problems living in Australia. Or so I hear the memes go. Every time you stream, the rest of the world is sleeping. Let's have a look, see what Aztec is going for. 70 wood right now. That's a classic. The recording seems really smooth right now. And are we going to see a treasure still? It's only at the 2-minute mark, and we've already got some drama. And Lopsided Fluff picks it up. Little bit of a mistake there by Python. Definitely could have. There was definitely room. That wasn't the fastest treasure pickup either. That it definitely could have stolen that, and Lopsided could have been a bit quicker. But these things work sometimes, and sometimes you get this little bug that even when the treasure guardian dies, you can't instantly pick up the treasure. So there's a little bit of a bug there. So developers, if you're listening, it'll be really, really nice if you could sort that out. Thank you very much. Do I have developers watching this? Do I? Hell, but it doesn't matter. Lopsided Fluff. Let's go and have a look at the decks. Almost aging up. Looks like he's going to be going for the 14 village up. No TP, so just the standard house and community plaza. Let's have a look at the deck. Let's have a look at the deck. Let's have a look at the deck. Okay, he doesn't want to show us the deck. Maybe now? Okay, we'll go that way. So yeah, Lopsided Fluff is a very aggressive age 2 type player. So he likes to play that standard Aztec rush. You see here, he's got both the wood. He's got lots of 4 military unit shipments in age 2. And Aztec, I always say this, Aztec are one of the best in the game because they can do everything. They can boom, warrior priest boom, they can fast fortress, they can rush, they can TP boom, they can water boom. They have some of the best units in the game, especially in the late game. So yeah, Aztec can do lots of things, which makes them a really good versatile civ. But Lopsided Fluff is definitely one to kind of do that standard rush. He's got to mark it down. He wants to get that hunting dogs. And I imagine we'll see the kind of classic 700 wood. What's he aging up with? The Elder. So he'll be putting a kind of FB forward base around here with that Travois, Warhurt Travois. And then 700 wood will come in. And that 700 wood would be used to provide, all of his wood needs for coyote runners and the tontins, and most of his villas will be on food. Python aging up slightly quicker here. He's gone for 15 village up, very standard. Gets that bank down just before he ages up. So quite a late bank there. So his macro or treasure hunting hasn't been great this game so far. Those things can happen, but he does have the first bank down. This tree line here could be quite nice for him if he links it well with a couple of buildings, use it as a wall. These berries aren't great because in this matchup, as Dutch, you're always on the defensive. You're always on the defensive. But if you're Dutch main, you're kind of comfortable in that position because you're just so used to it. You're just so used to kind of base building, playing Sim City, you know, and playing defensively. So you're going to be used to that. I'd like this Silver Mine's. The Silver Mine's quite good in the sense of you could split off a couple of walls from it, you know, and it would give you a really, really good kind of defensive posture. That's not the greatest mine because if you go into the second one, but at least he has 2 mines. And yeah, these berry bushes are just dog shit terrible. Like, you could easily get sniped, you know, trying to gather from those berries, which is, if these berries were kind of here or here, it would be much more effective. Let's see what Dutch is going to be going for. Let's have a look at his deck. 3 villagers into 700 wood. Already into town militia. I like it. But is he going to lose the villager this early? Oh, what is he doing with this villager? Doesn't know his way home. And it looks like the big button from the Jaguar Prowl Knight is coming in. And they are going to snipe a villager there. That is a great pickup for Lopsided already at this stage of the game. Third bank going down for Python. So with that 700 wood, he's not building any military buildings, so he's just going for... This is a classic, okay? Like, in this matchup, this is classic, okay? Town Militia is your best friend in this matchup. If you get rushed by Aztec, Town Militia is your favorite friend. And do you want to know why? I'll tell you the secret of why that's such a good card in this matchup. Because... is it Pluma? Puma Spearman? No, that's Inca, right? Well, whatever the spearmen, the pikemen are from Aztec. Is he going to kill a villager here? Are we going to get another villager kill? Oh, no, that villager's getting trapped. Oh, this is why coyotes are so disgusting. They make it so their pathing and their movement are so tight. It's really, really effective at killing villagers like that. So traps a villager there. So that's the second villager down. As I was saying, yeah, Puma Spearman. So it is Puma Spearman. I'm thinking of Plumed Spearman, I think. I don't know. So yeah, these Puma Spearmen, they die to 1 TC attack. With 10 villagers and Town Militia, 1 Puma Spearman will die to 1 TC shot. If you don't have Town Militia, they will survive 2 shots. And that is really, really important because Puma Spearmen, and they're the ones that have all the siege, they will die very, very quickly to TC fire. So that's why it's really, really important. Yeah, I like how he focuses on bullets for breakfast. And his namesake there, he was eating bullets. And yeah, now he wants to target the Jaguar Prowl Knights because they have a lot of siege as well. And look at this. 1 hit, Puma Spearman, 125 HP. Bang! They get absolutely obliterated. 1 hit. And look, he knows what to do. This is the exact reason he's targeting every single one of those Puma Spearmen. Boom. And just like that, 5 Puma Spearmen go down. 5 Puma Spearmen go down instantly. And now Minutemen can come in, try and finish off the job. Coyotes don't have that very good siege at all, nor do Atontins. So trying to do siege damage when your Atontins get blasted in 1 hit as well from Town Watch. It's just, I mean, Coyote runners die to 2 hits. So if you're a Dutch main in this matchup, Town Militia is so, so important. And it's just for that. It's just for that. So the Puma Spearmen die to 1 hit. And look, what he'll do now is he'll micro well with the... Really important that he micros well with the Minutemen. But yeah, instantly in goes all of his villagers. You want to have 10 in there. You don't want more than 10 if you can help it. But also you don't want to lose villagers. So bang, look. TC Fire is going to be targeting the Puma Spearmen. But I tell you what, the TC is getting quite low. We're on about 3rd HP. I mean, even with Town Militia, this could go down. Oh, he's calling the big boy. He's calling the conscription. He knows he's desperate. And look at that. Yep, bait the Minutemen in. That's 800 resources he's had to spend there. And he's just going to back up. So very, very nice. Yes, it's a nice 100 XP. Always want to kill that if you can. It's so much XP for killing it. So very, very nice. Very, very nice by Python here, but it's close. Anything can happen right now. And if these herds get back-herded as well, it can be really, really difficult. There is a Water Buffalo over here as well. But yeah, Town Militia, such a good card in this matchup. All because 1 TC Fire kills 1 Puma Spearman. And almost perfectly as well. And there's only, I think Town Militia does 130 damage per TC shot with 10 villagers, whilst normally it does 90 damage. So that's why it's so important in this matchup. And look at these guys, 41 siege. So 24 vills, and he has 4 banks. So he's going for the classic, you know, a very turtle play here. And yeah, just lots of houses right now, markets. Doesn't have any extra warrior priest. Lopsided. He's going back in again. He's put his community plaza onto the increase the damage of all units. It's only by 2%, but 2%, that can be the difference between, you know, taking a TC down and not. Python does get the rebuild, so he manages to repair the TC. The Minutemen are all on 1 HP, but they do a lot of damage, and all of the Coyotes go down, and now it's just a handful of Puma Spearmen which are going to get targeted. I think Lopsided, I'm not sure what you're doing here, but you need to back up, Sunshine. Otherwise, you're going to lose absolutely everything. Everything here dies to 1 TC shot. He did kill 2 early villagers, which was really nice, but he's losing so many resources here. Just dying to TC fire. He's going for the outpost now. It's absolutely relentless. 45 XP for killing the Explorer. Oh, no, it's 90 XP. I forgot. I guess that's because his Explorer was alive, and he gets that double XP. I always forget about that bonus from the Aztec Explorer. It's actually kind of insane when you think about it. So he's going to take down this outpost, but he's going to lose so much of his army. He's only got 3 Puma Spearmen left. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? He is on 31 vills. Doesn't get another villager. He's going straight back for the TC again, but that's still on 4k HP. Yeah, forced to back up. Should have backed up a while ago. Lopsided really doesn't really have a plan outside of making more villagers here. Like, I think at this point you just continue to contain your opponent. Like, you know he's running low on herds. You just kind of keep your army around the herds over here and deny him getting any food, and then take the I would be taking the TP line as well. He hasn't gone for free warrior priest. That would be nice. Go for free warrior priest. Maybe 600 gold for the age as well. But he's going for the 600 wood here, which I think would be great to go for the TP line. I could get all 3 TPs, go for stagecoach, and all the while just continue to contain your opponent. Don't allow him to get any of these herds down here. I mean, you can continually keep his villagers inside his base. Python actually remaking an outpost, which is interesting. So 34 villagers. Looks like he is going to go for some TPs now. That's good to see. Python is aging up, though. Python is aging up. Didn't do it with 700 food either. So he went for the bank wagon at one point, 600 wood after as well. And now he's in age 3, shipping skirmishers. I guess the outpost is really important. Just in case the TC does go down, he's still got a way of shipping shipments. So a shipment point here, and that can be really, really important. He is on 5 banks. Oh, this one just disguised behind this outpost there. So he's on max banks right now, building a wall. This is just classic kind of Dutch play here, being really turtly. You see how defensive all of his banks are, and his barracks. Look how difficult it is now for Lopsided to just get in here and do some damage. He can even build some gates here, be super annoying. These gates as well, this wall can help this herd. It can allow him to herd in towards the gate. Yeah, it's just really, really nice defensive play here. Lopsided is going in with almost exclusively Puma Spearmen, but he's not going to be able to deal with these skirmishers. TC Fire is going to kill the Puma Spearmen in 1 hit. The skirmishers are going to be killing multiple of them as well. The Atontins are going to try and do some damage. He takes a villager, but he needs to be targeting the skirmishers. Is the Puma Spearman gonna be enough? The TC goes to about 1/3 HP once again. Oh, he's moving. I don't know why he's moving. That's gonna deny. It's gonna delay the TC going down. Oh, is the TC gonna go down? Even if it does go down, it's not the end of the world because the outpost is still alive. Oh, dearie me. And Lopsided dives in all of his stuff. And oh, God, the TC goes down to about 1k HP again. But Python was able to hold. I'm not sure what Lopsided's plan was there. I mean, all of this time, he could have killed houses. He could have killed banks. But instead, he dived in. He went for the throat to try and take that TC down, but it wasn't enough. And if those Atontins were Coyotes instead, then I think that could have gone quite differently. If he had just a few Coyote runners in there to take care of these skirmishers, it could have been really nice. Lopsided is on 2 TPs. A fort coming in now. And a second TC. So don't forget, he's shipped town militia. So this TC, once TCs get rebuilt, or we get another TC, he's got the big Minutemen again. So he's really feeling himself. And look at this macro. I'm not sure what he wants all of this gold for. He's even shipping in the Bank of Rotterdam to get more banks and more villagers. I'm not sure that is the best card to send right now. But surely that Religious Freedom is the best card to send right now. Lopsided going pure Coyotes right now. Look at that gold. Does he have a tavern? He's building a church. Looks like he will want the church Religious Freedom card very, very shortly. Yeah, now putting villagers onto berries. That is his only food option right now. Although this TC and fort covers a herd up here to the north. So he does have options for food right now. Lopsided trying to run around. See if he can pick anything off. He should have been doing this 5 minutes ago, honestly. Look at those bone swords. They got like Halloween costumes on, don't they? They even got the tails look, you know. Who knew that the Aztecs were so into furry costumes? Hey man, furries were doing it first. Look at that. Some furry sexual thing. Look at them just flapping there, look. It's kind of silly when you think about it. But hey, I wouldn't want one of them charging at me, I tell you that. Or would I? Moving on. What is going on right now? Still so much gold right now. Surely we see Religious Freedom here. And Python, he's not even making anything. The score's 8k difference. No, he's going for the Bank of Amsterdam. He's really, really playing super greedy. He's almost at the 50, not far off the 50 villager mark. He does have double TC. So both of these bank cards will help with the villagers as well because he can get an extra 10 villagers now. So that will be nice. He does have 2 TC, so we'll get there quite quickly. But is he playing with his food too much? Okay, so all of that gold's going to go into mercantilism. That will give him probably 2 shipments, I think, from here. Let's have a look. Almost 2 shipments. So just shipment after shipment right now. What do we see after this? And honestly, it just looks like he's going to go for the industrial play. Yeah, there comes Religious Freedom. So now he'll have options of the Red Lancers and the Guard Musketeers. The Blue Guards. 44 vils. Yeah, look, Python's super greedy right now. Is he gonna give Lopsided too much time to get back into this game? Because the rush has kind of failed. He's on 43 villagers. He is double raxing now, though. He does have double TP. Would be nice to get that third TP down. Feels like a waste not to get the third TP. So he does have Stagecoach. Building a war hut down here, denying these herds. It's a nice war hut. Because there's not much herd left for Dutch. Lopsided has aged up. I think massing a load of Arrow Knights right now would be really nice. So we look at his deck, see what he's got. So he didn't ship the free Warrior Priest, so he's not getting lots of XP right now. Just 1 XP per second. Both his TPs are on wood. I like this. That Grove Rickshaw has literally been sitting in the base for about 15 minutes of the game, and now all of a sudden it moves. Lopsided finds it. We do see a Noble Hut, so that's maybe going to be potentially some Arrow Knights or some Eagle Knights. I think Arrow Knights, it has to be Arrow Knights right now. He needs to do something. He knows potentially that there's going to be another age up. We'll see heavy cannons. He knows the fort's there. Yeah, and Arrow Knights would just be really, really perfect right now. Look at this. Double banks going down for Python. Jesus Christ, it's super greedy. Okay, nice. So, Lopsided is going for Aztec Mining, which is a really nice eco card. They got like 40% extra work rate on mines. It does convert all of your units, all the wood units, to gold. So, coyotes and autontins will now cost 30 gold instead of 30 wood. And don't forget, gold is easier to obtain than wood. So that's another really good eco part to that card. Once it changes, there it is. Now it's 30 coin. So yeah, Aztec Mining, for anyone who doesn't know, is actually an insane eco card. It's one of, whenever you see Kinesi play this Civ, he almost always goes for this card in Age 3. Here comes some Aranites. Nice, he's on an increased production rate for economy and military, but it's only because he's only got one warrior priest, it's not going to be by that much. Okay, so he's just massing right now. Is he going to go for a second TC? He's got lots of villagers. Don't forget, Aztec Mining as well helps the yield of silver mines. So he's got the entire map right now. So I know the scores are really, really looking really bad. But is there this is Aztecs we're talking about, and anything can happen. Python, he's reached industrial. He's playing super greedy. And this game has turned into a bit of a stalemate. At the beginning of the game, it was just constant action with Lopsided, pushing the agenda, getting that rush in. We saw how effective Town Militia was. And now, this can often happen, as Dutch. It's very tempting just to full greed, because that's where you want to be. You don't want to overextend and potentially lose, and then all of a sudden you give your opponent the opportunity to get back into the game. But he's also giving Lopsided lots of time to get back into this game. So, it's very, it's like a balance of what's more effective. The Aranites are coming in now. He's going to want to take down that fort. He wants to take down that fort so he can dive all of these units in. And at the moment, Python really doesn't have that much. There's these red lancers, but I think the coyotes will be enough to deal with them. But Python is just reshipping this second factory. In come the Blue Guards, though. And when they get here, this is going to be scary. Where the Blue Guards are going to come from. Second fort. He aged up with another fort. I didn't even see that. In come the Blue Guards. The Tontins will do well versus them, but there's a lot of stuff here now. Look at the score gap. Almost double the score. He's on 60 villagers. He's got double factories now. Having to put down some mills, though. He's on berries as well. So his food production is not particularly fast right now. But he's got no one on gold. And he doesn't need anyone on gold, because look at this. He's got 9 banks. 9 banks, 2 factories, all on gold. He's up in the gold as well. Hiya, this is the gold production is just insane. 9 banks. That's the extra 2 from these 2 cards. So that's 5, 6, 7. And then an extra 2 from the Religious Freedom card. So 9 banks, which I believe is the maximum. You might be able to get more in the South Africa Revolt. I can't remember. Nice pickup there by Coyotes. Aranites coming in. Aranites can be used as sort of a pseudo skirm at this point. They do have 1.5 fire rate, so that's quite a lot of damage. It's when you take into consideration the fire rate, it's exactly the same amount of damage as a skirmisher. This is why I always talk about how OP some of the units are for Aztec. And look at this mass. That's a scary mass. 133 pop for Dutch, whilst 188 pop for Aztec. He's still in this game. If he can connect, they were on similar amount of villages as well. If he can just get some good micro here. And I've just realized that I've got friend or foe color on. I do apologize. I'll take that off right now. I bet that is jarring for a lot of you. I know how much you guys hate that. More mills going down. And honestly, Python can fight with these Aranites. I mean, he can just bring your Tontins in and the rest of your army, and you can fight these skirmishers. They are guard skirmishers, but it should be fine. So again, both these guys playing very cautiously. Aztec lopsided. He knows he needs to make a move here. He knows he needs to do something. Otherwise, the score cap's just going to pull further and further away. And maybe this is his moment. 52 Elite Coyote runners. They're going in for it. Python does have lots of walls, though. He sees that. He doesn't find an opportunity. He's just trying to get lucky there. He can't find a moment. But he's moving in the rest of his units. He's closed the score gap, only slightly, though. And Python's going for the age up to 8-5. He's playing with his food so much. He's 25 minutes, and he's already going for the Imperial age up. Oh, the balls on this man. Talk about playing with your food. I mean, he's given his opponent an opportunity to get back into this game. The problem is this defense here, it's just so tight for Python. It's very difficult for Lopsided. He's got to play very cautiously. And he's aging up with the General. I believe that gets maybe it's the 2 heavies. Or maybe it's the upgrades for the Explorer. I can't remember. We'll have to wait and see. But going up to age 5, that is just, you know, flexing hard on your opponent. That is such a flex. And you just know Python, he's come back to the game. He's enjoying himself right now. Obviously thinks this is still the best option, because like this is exactly what I was talking about. We think this is just a flex, but honestly this is the right play. He's even going for tulip speculation right now, even more eco. The problem is, look at this mass here. Does he really want to fight Aztec on an open field here? I don't think he does, because he'd probably get annihilated. So he thinks the best thing to do is just continue to out-eco and just pull further and further away. Get Imperial units. And look at this. Imperial versus Fortress Age. Oh, you gotta laugh. And look at this eco. We're getting Imperial skirmishers coming in. There's the 2 heavy cannons from the Age up from the General. And it's funny, like, Python doesn't actually have... He still only has... We're 27 minutes into the game. He's in Imperial, and he only has 1 military building to produce units from. Like, there's no stables. There's no artillery. He does have double fort, which you can use as a kind of barracks in a stable, but you can't get upgrades from them, so... Python really... And he's double K-score again. There come Imperial skirmishers. Look at those bad boys, those green jackets. Absolutely beautiful. 30 range, 240 HP. That is scary. He's getting deforestation. He really is having a good time over here. Those blue guards, I think they get shadow tech. The red lancers don't. I think the blue guards do. And you can actually... You know, it would be a good idea to go heavy cannon blue guards, because you can remake the blue guards from double forts. Would be really nice. He's just getting upgrades. He's still not making anything. He's not making units. He's obviously, I don't know why. And Aztec's actually 204 population with 64 villagers. So, yeah, again, he's got a huge mass. Look at this army. Just such a scary mass. He's got like 140 pop worth of military units. Like I said, that is a scary mass, and you don't want to fight Aztec out in open fields with that, especially with the amount of coyotes he has. He's now going for the age up, but is it going to be too late? And Aztec, if he can get to industrial fast, what's he aging up with? He's aging up with the chief. I think he's already used his fast age up. He's got some Jaguar Prow Knights, which are good here. He's got lots of Atontins, which are great. Lots of Coyotes is really good here as well, because there's only these blue guards, and they could get taken down quite quickly, but there's 2 heavy cannons as well. Is the industrial going to come in quick enough? Does he have any industrial cards? He does. He has infinite 1300 coin. He has a Taunting Slinger combat. He has night combat. Let's have a look at Python. Python still refusing to make units. Oh, God. This is funny. It looks like he was getting a Halberdier age up there. And yes, finally we're seeing stat-swatched Halberdier. They're the guard Halberdiers. So Python, it's like he's playing AI. It's like he's playing on sandbox mode and he's just enjoying himself. And look at this turtle defense here. Look how difficult this has been for Lopsided to get back into this game. But finally, we're seeing some action again. We saw action for the first 15 minutes, and then we saw nothing for the next 15 minutes. Now we get to see some more action. Aztecs have aged up. Is he going to be able to... Where's his war huts? He has one here, so is he going to be able to get his upgrades in? Look at this, 11,000, almost 12,000 gold. My goodness me. Lopsided, he's desperately getting in those champion Coyotes, champion Jaguar Proud Knights. Is it go time? He needs to wait for them, but I think he's going to have a good timing here. Bang, in it goes. He's putting lots of villagers onto his community plaza. They're getting buffed by 20% right now. So that arguably they're Imperial type units as well. In goes everything. He's smashing everything. There's so many Coyotes and Jaguar Proud Knights here. But look at these bad boys. Look at these Halberdiers. Look at how pretty they are. They do so much damage as well. Is this going to be enough here? He's got his Explorer as well. That has nearly 2,000 hit points. That's soaking up so much damage. Now it's just the Tauntauns versus everything. We've got gold promoting blue guards. 351 HP. Absolutely insane. And it's kind of even. Look at the hats on those bad boys. Look at those hats. Coyotes diving in against the skirmishers, but these guys are Imperial. They're so tough. And I think, I mean, he's taken an even trade at best, but even with that, oh, look at these stat switch. Look at these. And these are only guard as well. These can go to Imperial. Python. Oh, they are. There they are. Imperial Halberdiers. Look at those things. 57 hand attack, 410 HP. And just like that, he's going to call it. Well played to both these guys. Lopsided almost had it at the start. He almost had it at the start. But this game went as far as it did, all because of this card, Town Watch, right here. If you are a Dutch main in this matchup, that is the best advice I can give to you, is that card is your favorite friend. Of course, you don't have to send it, and you can make units to defend your base instead, but this is, especially at the lower elo levels to mid elo levels, this is a really effective defensive strategy. Just make banks and ship that card. That's all you need to do. Then age up and do whatever you like. And so this game was a perfect proof of how effective that card in this age up. And I explained why earlier on. So yeah, let's have a look at the stats. I mean, he just ran away with it. Python, look at that. Look at the eco. Absolutely insane. Basically, almost double the eco. Military unit pop, though, was always in Lopsided's favor. But Imperial units are pretty damn strong. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. And I will catch you in the next game. Thank you very much. Peace.